What it is, basically, you've got a big relationship with disassociation. The best way to paint it, yeah, so say, you know when we're kids and then you suffer some form of abuse, whether it be physical, whether it be like mental, emotional.
So any form of trauma, right?
Any form of trauma. So the worldly way of doing this, and this is what, I can speak about this from a personal perspective, bro, because they're helping my healing as well. Understanding like the worldly practice of how the world paints it, and then the spiritual practice, like the biblical principles of it. Trauma, which is like a soul tear, deeply related to disassociation. So when we suffer trauma or like a physical abuse as a kid, and when you're a kid, you can do it the best, bro. You know when you get hit, and then when you're suffering the abuse, you can sort of like run away in the hallway of your mind.
Yes.
And then when you're suffering the abuse, like
Out of body experience.
yeah, bro, it's like an out of body experience. It's almost like you're near close to death. Bro, me and my brothers have it a lot. What happens, so to break it down, when you're suffering the abuse, to run down the hallway of your mind, you've got to like split from yourself. And then it's pretty much like a tear. And then the side of you that's suffering the abuse is suffering the abuse, and then there's another side of you that runs away in the hallway of your mind. When the abuse is over, whatever, then when the personalities come back to merge, the person that had to suffer the abuse, it stands behind the person that didn't suffer the abuse, the side of you that just didn't suffer the abuse.
And it stays in the subconscious.
And then it stays there, sort of like it yields towards your personality, and then it becomes like a side of yourself that you always continually go to when that abuse happens. That becomes like a soul, like a fracture. And then these become fragments, like over the course of your life when you're young, and then that's what becomes the triggers when you're older.